everyone, so today this is the 4th episode of Property Investing with TRICIA CHONG, and today I'm going to share something that's personal to me and how I invested in 4 properties from the age of 21 to 33. So back then at 21 years old, I actually made the biggest property investment mistake of my life, resulting in a big loss of about 100,000. It might sound very glamorous that like when you hear someone invested in a property at 21, but at a point of time, I actually emptied out all my bank account to purchase this first property. And the reason why I'm sharing this journey with you, and also the hard truths and unexpected challenges that I faced along the way, as well as the critical points that can help yourself in your decision making when you are property hunting as well. And together we will explore the ups and downs of my journey and the valuable lessons that have transformed my real estate strategies as well. So back then at 17 years old, I was actually studying part-time and also working as a personal assistant to a few real estate veterans in the industry. I had no significant resources or industry connections. What I gained was valuable experience because during the time of the part-time period that I had a stint with all those agents, they actually helped me to deepen my understanding on the market, and as well as mixing around with these experienced agents in the market also made me develop a very keen interest in property itself. So after saving up for about a few years and of course also continuous hard work and determination, I managed to save up about 100 to 200k, which I used this savings for the down payment of one of a freehold property investment that I made back then in 2011. Back then in the year of 2011, it was purchased at 750k, and later subsequently around 2017, I sold it for 780k. This was also around the period where TDSR was introduced in 2013. Property market wasn't doing very well, which is why there was only a valuation appreciation of 30k even after 6 years. The property was tenanted during the period, thankfully, so I actually did earn from the rental because the rental could cover the monthly mortgage as well as the MCST charges. So there was still a relative passive income of about 300 to 400 per month for me and my co-investor back then. When we sold it, the reason was because I was sick and tired of waiting for the en bloc to happen. And my key takeaway for this property was that I was hopeful, and I had the hopeful objective of wanting to get a quick windfall from en bloc. Like sometimes you hear say that there will be en bloc opportunities. And this has wasted about 6 years of my most income producing years as a young investor. So the objective of waiting for en bloc basically wasted my time horizon that I could have used this to invest on other properties which has more solid valuation appreciation. En bloc is an outcome that cannot be controlled, and there are too many moving parts like government measures and all, and there were other things that were out of my control as well. So I would say that 6 years was actually quite a painful lesson for me. And then thus in 2017, I decided to just cut my losses because I could see from the transactions the property wasn't increasing much in value as well. And on top of that, there were also leakage problem from the property because it's an old property. Thereby my cost of maintaining this property continues to increase. So I thought of exiting this property and perhaps I can make better use of this capital again. So I made the decision to buy 2 properties at once because I told myself that okay, this time around I'm going to do well in the real estate industry. I want to expand my portfolio as fast as possible. And I thought that okay, maybe I'm going to stay one and the other one I'm going to invest. Yeah, so I actually occupied in the one that was at District 11. So I felt this was the most optimal decision back then. However, I overlooked critical factors such as the narrower market for smaller units and the increased administrative cost for owning 2 properties at the same time. So back then I bought a 1+ study unit, freehold unit in District 11, and a 1+ study 99-year new launch. It's called Twin View. As trends were changing along that time, the market has shifted to bigger units being on the go for families. As TDSR was also getting stringent, property owners now combine names to get a higher mortgage for their own stay property instead of buying 2 to 3 small units. So these factors diluted the capital appreciation for both my 2 mini small properties and led to an unfavorable outcome. I learned that the valuable lessons of resource allocation and the importance of investing in a larger unit aligned with market trends. In 2022, I then sold both units, the freehold unit at District 11, and also I made a paper gain of only about 60k. And the 99-year new launch made a paper gain of 90k while owning these two properties for a period of 4 years. So I realized the advice that I gave to my clients versus my own property choices and decisions were very different. Most of my clients can see the gains on their 3 to 4 bedders and some 2 bedders and also landed homes that I've helped them to hunt, select and acquire. But being a single myself, my previous choices in 2017 of not wanting to have a higher leverage for my mortgage for a 3 to 4 bedder, thus my decision to go for 2 smaller units. However, if we look at today's market, smaller units are unable to perform in today's market, and it was also a very valuable lesson for me to exit in 2022 and make a stronger decision back then. So in 2023 this year, I bought a large unit at $3 million. It was a 3+ study, and based on early indicators, it has already started to see gains thus far, improving my strategy by staying updated on urban policy developments and engaging with experts. I make a well-informed decision this time round and in a strategic property. While the results have yet to materialize, current early indicators already suggest substantial potential for growth and profit, highlighting that the importance of strategic planning and expert insights as well. So through these years and the period of my journey, I've learned that real estate is not just about making the right choices, but also learning from mistakes. Resilience, continuous learning and adapting to the market are key as well. So embrace the lessons from your missteps, align with your strategies and market trends, and never underestimate the importance of research as well as expert advice. Join me, TRICIA CHONG, as we navigate the complex paths of the real estate journey and I build a successful, sustainable path. Thank you for being here today, and let's turn aspirations into success stories.